Hello, my friends. Let's talk about Horizon Zero Dawn, a title that really makes very little sense until you uncover the severity and the scale of the horrible thing that happened to this world of humans fighting against giant robot animals. Plot spoilers ahead, you've been warned. The basic setting of the game is that a highly advanced, independent military robotics company called Faro lost control of a wide system of war machines that consume biomass for fuel, and the ways the now ancient humans of the metal world tried to stop them. While in many side quests and subplots we get to see the moral ambiguity of different religious and social models, the unique struggles of a world where socially advanced humans aren't the alpha predators, and the wide extent of human benevolence and cruelty. In fact, the only two criticisms I have of the quests are that Aloy seemed to conveniently know about characters that I never heard of or met while playing, and that Aloy was too often just a helpful main character, but didn't often express her opinions in ways that actively affected the beliefs or actions of others. But most importantly to the main quest is the idea of the morality of robotic warfare, drone warfare. And while this may seem like the main concern of the game's philosophical message, I think it is looking at something a little more than that. I think it wants to talk about the ethical problems of not creating artificial intelligence. Normally when we talk about completely realized AI, people talk about how these robots may or may not share in human rights, and about how intelligent machines will outpower and overtake humanity. And all of these topics lead to the question of, well, maybe we shouldn't make artificial intelligence. But the road towards making AI never slows. And by and large, those questions are left on the table for some far-off future. A far more contemporary issue is drone warfare, a brutal reality of modern war. The setting of Horizon Zero Dawn takes place in a universe where drones were fully embraced. The ethical questions that surround the drone debate are many, but usually form along the lines that drones aren't precise enough to prevent innocent deaths, or that it is dishonorable or too destructive to not be in harm's way when waging war. But progress toward drone warfare doesn't seem to slow either. The idea behind using drones follows a very simple idea used for winning any fight going back throughout the history of time. Whether it be international warfare or a simple boxing match, the key to victory is hit, don't get hit. It's the pragmatic solution. As a general, if you have a choice between putting your soldier in danger and not putting them in danger, you choose safety every time. But the common safeguard people have agreed upon is that a human should always be behind the controls. But now imagine a future where we do a better job of taking care of our soldiers' mental health as well. What if we can not only avoid exposing soldiers to physical danger, but also mental trauma? Add in the idea of autonomous robots, and we have that future. The exact conditions a private arms manufacturer needs to create the world that leads to Horizon Zero Dawn. It's scary to think that the conditions for the destruction of Horizon's world are far closer to being realized than the conditions for fixing it. So here's the question. We have one of two inevitable futures for the evolution of autonomous machines. First, a world of hyper-intelligent, independent machines that thoughtlessly pursue a tactical end. Or second, a world of fully realized artificial intelligences that have the capacity not just to learn toward a pre-written goal, but have the ability to choose their own goals, and the ability to truly understand and sympathize with humanity. In the second future, we must give up the uniqueness that humanity values so greatly, and perhaps we must even accept being inferior to our creations. In the first future, we must lose everything to the natural processes we create. Very apparently, Horizon posits that one option is far better than another. The game puts forward the inevitability of humans losing control and letting go of the technology that defines us as a species, and how to fully embrace this idea, to give the whole of humanity over to the future of machines, is the only route to preserving humanity's perseverance. I think that the best way to see this in-game is the dynamic between Elizabeth Sobek and Travis Tate. Dr. Sobek is the designer of the Zero Dawn project, designed to save the future of humanity. An obvious genius, creator of the Gaia artificial intelligence, and thoroughly passionate about life on the planet Earth, Sobek is presented as a radical idea for the path of scientific endeavor. Then there is Travis Tate. A genius in his own right, he is often unprofessional, chaotic, and fully embraces all of the dirty little secrets of the human condition. He fully embraces the destruction of Armageddon, and, for his unique perspective, is tasked with creating Hades, the function of the Zero Dawn system that is capable of deconstruction. As Travis says, Gaia cares too much. It can't bring itself to destroy, even if it makes a serious mistake. In this way, Travis Tate reminds me a lot of my friends Jordan and Deontay, always willing to push focus of my philosophical pursuits to the perspectives I don't have the capacity to stomach. Unique from any other characters involved with the doctors of the Zero Dawn program, we only get one audio file that talks about the interaction between two of the Alpha Doctors, Sobek and Travis. Sobek apparently spent a lot of time managing all the ideas and topics of interest Travis was interested in. She spent a lot of time keeping him appeased. And why would she do this? While some might pass this off as a begrudging tolerance of a childish person, I see it differently. I believe that it's because she realizes that she needs Travis to succeed in her plan. Sobek is Gaia, creation. Travis is Hades, destruction. And the dirty little secret of creation, of growth, is that something needs to be destroyed to make it happen. Destruction doesn't need creation. You can always destroy more, but creation needs destruction. For story reasons I won't get into here, the Zero Dawn project doesn't quite work as intended, and Aloy must go and overwrite the Hades function, the unfortunate result of misguided characters. But the philosophy of Zero Dawn is clear. We must see the path that our technology is taking, see the destruction necessary for creation, and welcome it with open arms and a full embrace. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I actually had to do a lot of brainstorming for this one, and threw out a good number of notepads and sticky notes that didn't fully capture the big picture the game was going for. Horizon was a thoroughly enjoyable game, and only got better when I actually got around to the main story quest. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for future philosophical analyses of games, suggest a game you'd like me to explore in the comments, and consider supporting the channel at patreon.com/socratetris. And as always, stay true.